Hello, everybody. This is Naomi. I had something very awesome happen to me. I had a friend of mine named Donna. She does a lot of quilting and stuff like that. She doesn't do any YouTube pages, but she had posted that she had a lot of material and stuff that she wanted to clean out and where she had room for other things. So I got with her and she sent me home a bunch of material, a bunch of lace and stuff like that. And I wanted to show you. And she does watch the YouTube videos, so I wanted to kind of reach out and tell her thank you again. So I'm going to show you some of the things that I got. Isn't this pretty? And this is just a little piece, but there's quite a bit here on this. Then she sent this home. Now look at this. Isn't that pretty? I love it. And there's quite a bit there. Then she sent home this piece here. And it's kind of a orangey color. Yellow orange. And then here's some pink. So there's that. Then she sent me this. There's quite a bit there. I look at it this way. Every little bit helps with the crafting error, and that's pretty too. And then she sent a little more. It's a little bit bigger than the last one. There's quite a bit there. And then there's some of the turquoise green in that color. And then this. Isn't that pretty? And I like the way that it's got the same design at the bottom as it does at the top, because whenever you put it on your paper, that'll give, or however you use it, it'll give it that different look. And then here's this. See the shimmer in it? Isn't that pretty? I was just so thankful when I was going to pay her for it, and she wouldn't let me pay for it. So I've got to give her a big thank you, because it does mean a lot to me to get things like this. Isn't that pretty? So there's that, and then there's that. Let's see. Oh yeah, it's just a silver or gold. And then here's some of this. And like I said, some of it is just pieces. But you know as well as I do, in the crafting world, those little pieces come in handy. That you don't have to cut more of the big stuff. So, and then here's some gold cording. And then I got to show you this. Oh yeah, she sent this home. And it's similar to that one, but not quite. But anyways, I'm going to enjoy it. So, and there's quite a bit there. And then there's a little bit in here. Let me see if we can get it where you can see it. There we go. Isn't that pretty? So there's that. Get this back in this bag. And then here's this one. Isn't that pretty? that would look good on a journal spine, I think. So there's that one. Then there's some gray, like that. And then here's some, I want to say smaller, like this. Yep. So there's that. And then here's the brown. Where did it go? Oh, right here. So there's that. And then the one that I really got excited about is right here. Let me lay out this one piece, because it's a smaller piece of it. But isn't this pretty? Matter of fact, I used a piece of this on my Christmas journal. And I'll show you. Isn't that pretty? So, but that's all of the lace and trim, and then we'll start on the material. So I'll be right back. Okay, we're going to start out with the Christmas material first, because there's not a lot of it. And now look at this one. Look at the little angels on it. Isn't that pretty? And that's a green. And I'm not one for greens, but I've been trying to expand my colors. That way, somebody else may like green. I may not, but, I shouldn't take that away from somebody else. But isn't that pretty? I love it. So, there's that. And then we have this green squares with the snowflakes in it. I have that one. And then that stack. And this. Isn't that pretty? So there's those. Then I'm going to go get the bigger stuff first. And then we have the little snowmen made out of mittens. Whoops. There, come on. There you go. The little snowman made out of mittens. Isn't that pretty? And that's in a green. So there's that. Isn't that pretty though? That green with the snowflakes. So there's that. And then we have this green with the snowman in mittens. Isn't that pretty? So there's that. And then here's this one. It has little stockings, little sleds, angels, deers, toys, bells, and it's green as well. Isn't that pretty? So there's that. And then we have this piece here with all of the Christmas ornaments. And I have two pieces of it. So there's that. And then this one. This is just gorgeous. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? The kids out ice skating and sledding. You got the deers here. The old farmhouse. Beautiful. I cannot wait to make a journal or use it on some kind of a project. That is just beautiful. So there's that. And then this piece of material is what I did my Christmas journal in. Isn't it pretty? I thought I was going to need, because she's got them already cut in squares. And because like I said, she does a lot of quilting. So I put, 6 of them together so that I could do my journal. And then I didn't need this one. So it's still together for when I do want it and use it. But isn't that gorgeous? And I've got, let's see. I think there's several more deals of it. Yes. Excuse me. Okay. Yes. So I put all of these together. You see how they're in? I want to say 8x8s. Because these are bigger than 6x6. So there's those. And then we have some 4x4 green square with the green with the gold heart or stars, excuse me. And isn't this pretty? Now this one's probably a 6x6. But I don't have very many of those, but I don't really care. I can still use them for whatever. But isn't that pretty? I am just very honored to have gotten it. And then we have some, oh, look at this. Isn't that pretty? Look at the gold in the leaves. So there's that. And then, let's see. I don't know if that's the only one of those that I got or not. We'll check. But here's this one. Isn't that pretty? And then we have this one with the balls on it. And I think this is another one I just have one of. But I'll make use of it. And then I think this one's another one I only have one of. I'll keep going through this now. Here. She had a hard time wanting to share this one with me. But she went ahead and did it anyway. Because I just thought it was gorgeous. Look at see the shimmer? Isn't that pretty? Love it. So when she said, I'll go ahead and throw a couple in, I didn't bat an eye at it. That is just gorgeous. Look at the colors. Oh. Okay, and then we have some red and green and gold and black plaids. Isn't that pretty? Can you see? There it is. You can see the gold coming through. And there's quite a few of those there. And then I have a couple of the blue circles with the snowflakes. And here's some green and red and white Christmas trees. Oh, that one's different. Okay. So there's the those. Like I said, I'm just honored to get them. And then here, these are green with the flowers in the background. And they look like little kisses. Isn't that cute? Barbie. And then I know there's only one of these. I've only seen one of these, but look at that. Isn't it gorgeous? And that's got that shimmery gold. And yes, it's black in the background. And then, let's see. We have a piece of this, which is pretty good size, that I can use for things. And then here's another one. This one's got unicorns on it. Cool. And then here is this one. Pretty, 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 pretty. And here's this one with the snowman. And then, let's see. That was different, that was different. And then these are just some, I'm not really sure, but it's red. Isn't it pretty? There's 2 sheets there. And then it looks like there's only one of these. And it's leaves. Let me move it up just a smidgen. Okay. And then there's only one of those. And let me raise that up where you can really see that one. There we go, it's flowers. When it was down on the bottom, you couldn't hardly see it. And then I've got one of these. Isn't that pretty? And then here's that one. And then I have this one. And then there's that one. Now look at this. That isn't that pretty. It looks, to me, I want to say like bird feathers. Isn't that what that looks like? Maybe a peacock or a macaw's wings or feathers. Okay. So here's another one like this. And I think we already seen that one. Let me see. Yep. A few more pieces of that one. So I'll put it with those so that they stay together. And then I have 2 pieces of that. And let me bring that out where you can see it because it's kind of faded and blurred out being that low. Isn't that pretty? And some of this is old material. I can tell you how old it is. And then there's that one. And then there's that one. And I just found another piece of one. Ah, right there. So I've got 2 of those. Put that one over there. And then here's this one with the presents. found another of the snowman, so I'm going to put it with the other snowman so that try to keep them all together that way. When I go to look for something, I know exactly where it's at, if you know what I mean. And then there's a couple of these. There's one of those, and here's another one of those. One that we had a while ago, so let me put it with them. So, here are a few more pieces of the Christmas that I can use for flip-ups. Aren't they pretty? Now, some of this you know is ode, because you don't see these patterns like this anymore. But I'm not gonna. I'm thankful for every little piece that I got. Isn't that pretty? Now look, see how the but aren't these pretty? And the colors will go with a lot of different things. So I'm loving it. And these are snowflakes. And then this is music sheets. And then more of that. Okay. Set that over there. And then these are just, like I said, I didn't bat an eye with what she gave me. She just started throwing it in there, and she says there's more to come. So I'm not disputing anything that she throws in a tote and sends my way. But isn't that pretty? Every shade of color that you could just about think of. But she said she'd be going through a bunch more stuff and throwing it in a couple totes for me, and she'd call me whenever it was ready for me to come and get it. And I gotta take her tote back that I brought all of this home in. But there's all of that. And then a couple of pieces of this. Oh, there's more than just a couple now. Ain't that pretty? I'd say 60s here. 60s or 70s. Oop, here's another piece of that. Let's keep that together. That way if I decide to do a project, it's all together. And there's the brown. There's that. There's that. So there's all of those. I have a stack of stuff sitting right here beside me. So there's that. And here's some pink plaid. And then here's the maroon stripe. There's 2 of those. So that's enough to do a project with. And then here's some, it's kind of a brown and red. So there's that. And then this is the same way, but it's not as dark. There's that. Now look at the apples. Isn't that pretty? Bright, luscious red apples. And then this, you know this is ode. Sunbeam bread. Kansas girl flour. What is this? In flour, it's the protein that counts. Light crust flour. Baker's choice flour. And I used to watch my grandmother quilt, and some of this I've never seen, so. And then there's that piece. And then there's, then now look at this. There's quite a bit of that there. But isn't that pretty? And then there's some purple here. It looks more of a maroon, but it's actually purple. And here's some more of that maroon back here. And this color here. Got 2 pieces of it. Oop, 3 pieces. Because there's another one. And then there's this color here. And then here's some red checkerboard. And then here's this one. I wonder if this has a date on it. I don't see none. So there's that. And you have this blue. And then you have the checkerboard. And I got 2 pieces of that. And then we have some black and gray dots. And that's probably... And then here's some green, and I mean green. And here's some more green. Like I said, I tried to step out of my comfort zone. And then here's some of this. Nothing gray. And so here's some green polka dot. And then we have clickety clock right on the, what's it say? Clickety clock right on the track. Right on the track, yep. So there's that. And then we have this piece. And then we have some more bright pink stripes. And we have these. And we have some gray. Now look at this. This stuff is thick. That would make a perfect book cover. And there's quite a bit there. I want to say these come off of a pair of pants. An old, like the old train engineer pants, but those things are thick. And then we have some green striped. And then we have this color. Isn't that pretty? I like it. Okay, and then we have some maroon and polka dot. We have some more green. There's two different shades there. There's that, and then we have the blue, and these dots are, you can feel them. They're textured. This piece of material is textured. And didn't we just have a piece? Yes, we did. There's another piece of that. So let me slide these over with that. And I just showed you this. Now this one takes me back to when my grandmother was sewing. And I love this piece of material. Oops, got it upside down even after that. But isn't that beautiful? I absolutely love that. There's the old chicken, the bird, the heart, the cow. When I seen this, I didn't hesitate to grab it. I have always loved this form of material. Okay, let me get some more together and I'll be right back. Okay, a lot of this next section that I'm going to show you is just like scrap material, but I didn't care. I wanted it anyways, so I took it because you can use it on a spine, you can use it on a flip. What do you call those other things where they're wrinkling it up? Oh, I can't think. But so I just took it because any of that'll help with all of that. So there's that. There's that. Here's some more of that red and white stripe that I used on my Christmas journal. That come handy for a spine. And there's another square of that kind of material. Here's a couple more of those. And here's some of that. Like I said, beggars can't be choosers. I didn't bark up. You need all different kinds of things. So there's some blue and white stripe. Some of that. Some green and white. That's some bright colors there. But that's what you want, right? Whenever you're crafting. Another piece of that. There's some browns and some greens. There's some green polka dot. There's some red checkerboard. Here's some gray gingham. And we had a piece of this in the last batch. It's a decent little square material. Here's some green. Here's some blue. Here's a piece of red. Here's a different piece of blue. Another piece of that green. Here's another piece of that. And then here's this piece. And it looks like something got spilt on it, but it's the way it's made. Not neat, huh? So there's that. Here's some more green. And I gotta want to say green, yellow, and not sure. There's some of that. And I had some of this polka dot material earlier. No, I didn't. And there's some green polka dot. Some blue and white polka dot. Here's some more of that red. Really need to get all that together. There we go. And then here's a rainbow color. Here's another piece of this. So we'll put it here with this. Here's another piece of that. There's a piece of that. And you'll see more of this here pretty quick. Here's some orange. That's a piece at Christmas. Red. A piece of that. There's a piece of that. Here's some checkerboard pattern. There's a pretty good piece there, so that could be a pretty interesting journal. Here's some orange. Here's some purple, which is my favorite color. Here's some more purple. Here's some lighter purple. And here's some more of that. And here's some more of that. Oh, there's another piece of that. Piece of that. There. Piece of that. There's quite a bit here of that. And then there's that. Oops, there's two pieces of that. And then there's those. And then there's that. And there's that. Now look at that. Isn't that pretty? Okay. And then there's that. Then there's that. That color. That color. Here's some red. Okay, let me set these back because they're getting too close to the camera. Okay, and here we got some more squares. So I'm going to show you the squares. Got that checkered board one. This flowery piece one. And that one's pink. And maroon and blue. Blue on one side, maroon on the other. And then another blue and gray. And then we have a green and yellow. Have another blue and maroon. And then a pink and maroon. And we have some brown and some red. And let's see. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. We just got one piece of that, it looks like. So there's that. And we got another piece of blue. This is kind of a purplish blue, which looks like that. And then this is I want to say almost all of it's the same. Yep, all of that is the same pattern. So there's that. Then we have this butterfly pattern. Isn't that pretty? Then we have this piece here with the black and the red and the gray flowers and leaves. And then we got this, which there's a bigger piece right here. Isn't that pretty? That'd be pretty for a kid's journal. Or just cut the images out. And then this, you know, is got to be old. Isn't that pretty? So there's that. And then we have, this would make a good man's journal. I got two good squares of material of that. And then some blue with flowers on it. And then here's some of that blue with the polka dots. And here's some white with the polka dots. And then we have quite a bit of this blue striped with the purple, light blue, turquoise, white. Then we have some white with the polka dots in it. There's quite a bit of that there. And then we have this. There's quite a bit of here too. Then we have some of the red, and that's pretty thick too. Like that. Put that underneath. And we're just about done with everything. And then we have this chicken. And there's quite a bit here. So there's always that. Like I said, there's quite a bit there. Then I found another poinsettia and snowflake material. She said this was a tablecloth, and I'm going to use it but not a tablecloth. Okay, and then we have some black and white gingham, which is pretty thick material. So there's that. And then one of my favorite pieces is right here. Isn't that pretty? Look at that color. So I like that. And we got this blue flower. And there's quite a bit of that there. And this is what I've got left. I got some of the Precious Moments material. And there's quite a bit here. Then I have this teddy bear with the ABCs on it, which would make a good children's whatever. Or if somebody just likes teddy bears. Then the ultimate piece. I'm not even sure what all is in this bag. but she just throwed the whole bag in. So we've got some pink. I know you can see that pink shimmery material. And this is some pink with some purple trim. And that's all that is. That is pretty. And then here's a piece of just the polka dots off of it. And then here's some purple princess. See the shimmer in it? Isn't that pretty? And then that's what this is just cut-offs, but the material itself can still be used. And then here's a bunch of cut trims. So that can be used. And then let's see, what is this? Oops, here's some more of these pieces. We'll put all those together. Well, there's another piece of that. Oh, and there's still a pretty good sized piece of material there. So that's great. Let me find that one. Put it with it. That way it all stays together. And then we have some pieces that says Bella. Cinderella. Ariel. 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 Cinderella. And then you have an actual Cinderella piece. Another Cinderella. Come on. There's Beauty and the Beast. Snow White. So there's all of those characters. And then you have that piece with all, and that's a full so that's all there is. I hope you liked my video. If you did, hit the like button and help me keep growing and loving what I like to do. And I hope everyone has a happy and blessed day. Thank you.